Hello, people. Well, as you can see, I'm still in Bridgeport Hospital, looking around at these lonely four walls. But I felt as though it was necessary for me to stay at least one more day. They was not doing what they needed to do for me, as far as making sure I was at a baseline to where before I came in here. Not only that, but I had some reservations about how I was feeling, overall. For a millionaire, my body just wasn't feeling right. And I was kind of really scared. Anyways, so I want to give a shout out to my man, my husband, the one who's, I don't know if you can see him, but he's sitting there knocked out at this point. He has been there for me through thick and thin. I mean, from going to jail, holding the kids down, to dealing with this cancer situation and being so strong for me. And I don't want to get emotional. This is really not an emotional time. It's a time just to celebrate and rejoice in the fact that he does what he needs to do for me. My baby just over there, just knocked out. He's been running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And it has to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just so, we have the money that we can make to sustain our household. And not only that, but to make it to my uncle's funeral tomorrow. Now, because of how I feel, I will not be going to the funeral. I feel like it's too much on my heart. I love my uncle very dearly. But to try to make it to the funeral, wait a minute, I gotta put my hair on. Sorry about that. To try to make it to the funeral, I just don't think that I can handle that. And I'm very saddened in my heart about it. But I've gone over it. I've talked about it with God. And I felt like it's the right decision that I've made for myself. But I just wanted to make sure that I come up here and I gave a shout out to this man who has been holding me down, who has been my backbone, our children's backbone. When I feel like I can't make it, he makes sure that he lets me know that you're going to keep this going, that you're going to be okay. He lifts my spirits up. Along with God, I thank God for sending me a man like him, because not most men will do it. We've been through a lot, thick and thin, and he has still been here, being my confidant, being all that he should be, and being so supportive in this situation. And even though today I felt like I wasn't going to make it, he made sure he called off his job and, hey, do you need me to leave from here? Because I will leave from here just to make sure that you're okay. Yes, I know we need the money, but if I know that you need to be okay, and I know that you need to just hold my hand to make sure that you're not anxious enough, or to make sure that you're okay, I will come do that for you. These is qualities that you don't find in young men these days. And I definitely just wanted to point that out because he has been all of that and more. And I'm thankful. I'm so eternally thankful. I'm so eternally grateful because it doesn't have to be. God didn't have to bless me with such a man such as him. And even though all the stuff that we've been through, he is still here, still letting it be known that he loves me, he loves his family, and he ain't going nowhere. And God put us here together for a reason. Well, I'm gonna end my rant now. I'm so very tired. It's been a long day. It definitely has been a long day. But I thank you guys for listening to my rant. And and listening to me talk about the wonderful young man that has become to be mine, my husband, my confidant, the person who has made me the person who I am today, the person who can still with faced with adversity and faced with everything that I'm going through, can still hold her head up high and say that this man loves me enough to be able to do the things that he does for his family and still have no reservations about it. And will do so at the drop of a hat. So, Bill, I say to you, thank you, babe, for all that you do. I know I'm hard on you sometimes. Yes, I am hard on you sometimes. But without that push from each other, where will we be? And that's just the truth about the situation. Good night, and I love you.